What's up, fellas? This is going to be a tutorial or a review or whatever you want to call it, hints and tips on Perfect Fit sleeves. I have some cards here. I got one in a top loader. I got 3 of the same size in mags. And I got a thicker one that Eric just sent me in a top loader. I don't have a mag that's big enough for that. I got a PSA sleeve and I have an SGC sleeve. See the size difference there? That'll come into play here shortly. And then I have a roll of painter's tape. And you may be asking, why do I have painter's tape? Well, I'll show you why right now. Take a long section like so. That's probably a foot long maybe. And then I go ahead and I double it back on itself like that. And this is made for like if you're going to be doing quite a few quite a few Perfect Fit sleeves. You know, you're going to be changing over your cards and stuff. This is going to help you tremendously and keep you from getting quite a big headache. And this is just how I store mine. This is simple for me to see. I store them top loaders, one touches, PSA, BGS, and booklets. So we'll go ahead and we'll do the top loaders first. We're going to go ahead and top load this. This is a big boy. It's a 180. Like I said, the card that Eric just sent me. And this is one that I just pulled out of a pack of Gypsy Queen from Walmart. Louis Urias rookie. I did not video that yet, but whatevs. So I go in here, I get out my pack. What I need. And these things are gorgeous, man. It's got the tapered edge, like Scotty just said. And like I said, I'm doing this. I know Scotty just did one, but I'm just going. I saw a few things that he was dealing with in the video, and I don't know if it's common for other people, but it's a few things that I've seen that I've picked up and started using since I've used these sleeves for 2 years or whatever. So I guess it's got the tapered edge here, very, very clear. So I always take it, and some people try to like grab here and force it in. That would work, but I always take it like a penny sleeve. Pop it to the side, just move your fingers, slide it in like that, and I always do it with the back facing me. And I go ahead and grab both edges and both sides and just push it down as far as you can push it down. That'll get rid of that play down here that you'll have at the bottom. And you take off this, and where the painter's tape comes into play, see how these things like to stick to you? You got to shake them off, or that's what I saw in a couple of videos. Take it, and you just dab it on the painter's tape. Boom. You don't have to mess with it. And then go ahead and take this. Make sure you're pulling the flap down as tight as you can, because that'll keep the excess baggage. So there you have it. That's a top loader. This one's a 180. So I go to my 180s, 130 to 180s. And he has switched some of the sizes to better fit more cards, so you're not having to buy a boatload of sleeves and they just sit there. So again, got the back of the card, back of the sleeve, goes right in just like that. And if it's crooked, see how it's wrinkled there? All you got to do, since you're doing it like this, you just go and make sure it goes flat. You just twist your fingers. Push it all the way down. Take this off. Boom. And pull that bad boy all the way down. There you go. Secured and ready for takeoff. Now these 3 are all 55 points. They're the same exact one touches, so I'm just going to do one. I don't have to waste everybody's time, and you kind of get the drift. The next big thing that I want to show is, I'll go ahead and pull 2 more out just so I can do them after a video. The next biggest thing I want to show is the SGC. Where is this one? There you go. All right. So I take my newly acquired and magged up Mauve on. Man, that thing is gorgeous. The Emerald Moment. And by the way, there's stated print run, from what I hear, is 30 of these. So for 97, that's massively low. So these are the same things as a top loader. I load all mine the same way. So you take it, you just bend it. And these you got to watch, especially with the Ultra Pros, because they have this little notch down there at the bottom of the One Touch where the it goes into the front part. Push it way down, gets rid of that excess. Boom. Boom. Good to go. All right, now we'll do the PSA. We'll save these two, like I said. I'll do them off camera. Now PSA has he has two different sizes for PSA. This one is for the regular grading cards like this, and then this one is for the PSA graded jersey swatch card holder. So these hold the fatter PSA slabs. So if you have a patch that you got graded, or maybe a thicker card that you got graded that's just a little too tight for the regular, I always have some of these on hand, because you never know when I'm gonna buy something, see something on eBay that piques my interest, and it may come and I don't realize it's in a fatter case. So I have some on hand, and it comes in handy in a second, you'll see. So same way. These are even better. These are my favorite to sleeve, which sounds kind of goofy, but they go in easy. Very nice snug fit. But they're my favorite to sleeve because you can do them so fast. The only part is right here. See where PSA has a lip on their case right there. So you want to pull this down flat and then make sure it doesn't have any creases or wrinkles under there, because if you secure it, and these things are made to, once they secure, to not really open them and shut them. I've found that if you have one sealed for a certain amount of time or a lengthy period of time and you try to open it, it's going to leave a residue, and it's going to reduce some of that stickiness that you have on the back of the sleeve. But once you make sure it's smooth there, and then you pull the flap over so you don't have a crease. A lot of times you'll get a crease right here on the top of like bent plastic from the sleeve. So there's your PSA. Now this one. If you're already slabbing BGS cards, don't waste the time or money on buying BGS slabs or looking for SGC ones. I don't know. I haven't looked on there in probably a month or so to see if they have, if he sells SGC sleeves, but I'll have to check. But if he doesn't, don't worry about it. You can still sleeve these. BGS, he has two different ones for BGS, just like PSA. This one's for the Beckett cards, the regular graded cards, and then this one is for the jersey swatch cards, just like the PSA. So for SGC, take one of your Beckett cards, your Beckett sleeves, and use it for your SGC. It fits very good. Do it the same way, back of the card. And these fit nice and tight. And some of them, if they're too tight, they'll rip the side of the sleeve here, but these aren't. These are, if they fit perfectly. Perfect fit. Just like that. And now your sleeve, or your SGC slab, is covered with a sleeve. Now this is the old flip, but I think the thickness of the case is about the same as the ones with the new flip. Where it doesn't have this 20, 10, 30, 40, 50, whatever. It's just the grade. So they fit nice, fit perfect, and I hope the tape thing helps. And, flip them to the side, to get the card in there, a little easier than messing with this and making it look, because you don't want to wrinkle these. When you wrinkle these or crease them, you're going to see that once it's on the card, or once the card's in it. So you want to make sure you just keep it nice and clean and easy to go. So I hope that helps. Another 10-minute video from me. I hope it wasn't boring, and I hope somebody got at least one little bit of a tip or something. All right. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good one.